Welcome back to Rich Girl Roundup. As a reminder, we will take listener questions every month. I'll put out a call for questions on Instagram, so follow Money with Katie if you're not already, shameless plug, and we'll pick one that feels interesting and widely applicable. As my standard disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial professional, and this is not financial advice. This is just, what would Katie do if she were in your situation? Here's today's question from Carrie. I'm a little overwhelmed with all these Roth IRA options. Any tips on how to choose which company? I have very good news for you that within reason, it doesn't really matter which one you choose. You have a spectrum of options, right? From the most hands-on to the most hands-off. On the hands-on side of the coin, you could choose a brokerage firm like Vanguard or Fidelity or Charles Schwab. All three are known for having low fees, but unfortunately, they are also known for not having a great UX UI. So if you're confident in your ability to navigate a financial interface and crucially, you know what you want to buy, these are great options. In the middle of the road, we would have a firm like M1 Finance. M1 Finance is a newer product and its users buy their securities in what's known as pies. So think about them like Easter baskets full of index fund eggs that are pre-made for you, and each basket is labeled like conservative, aggressive, or moderate, somewhere in between. You just have to determine what level of risk is appropriate for you, select your basket, and then voila, you're done. On the most hands-off side of things, you have platforms like Betterment. When you go through the setup process for Betterment, you answer questions about your age, your goals, your timelines, and then the algorithm is going to determine what an appropriate level of risk is for you and the holdings that make sense for you. So all you have to do is then funnel cash into the account and you're done. So depending on which platform you use and which investments you select, your fees will vary. Tend to pay more when you have a more hands-off experience for you, but not necessarily. Based on your comfort level with these types of decisions, you can determine whether you should raw dog the Roth IRA with something like Vanguard or go full service with something like Betterment. Beyond that major decision, though, it doesn't really matter where you open it. What matters is that you're funding it and that your cash is actually invested in something, as it is terrifyingly common for people to open a Roth IRA, put cash into the account, but then forget to actually invest the cash anywhere.